what got you into doing this? I mean, what made you think, I want to be an event planner or run this business? Was there something particular that happened to you?
Not necessarily. I didn't want to go home after my freshman year of college.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay in Columbus. So I found a job working summer conference housing. It's where students on campus just work and do all the cheerleading conferences, the football conferences, like the high school kids coming in for conferences.
Yeah.
They do their housing and their food and their meeting room planning, all that stuff. And I dipped my toe in that and I said, I'm actually good at this.
Yeah.
And I had planned to be a music teacher. I was in college for music education and bassoon performance. And I ended up saying, nope, hospitality management and business.
That is funny. I wonder how many people, I wonder what the percentage is of people that go to college anywhere, not just Ohio State or around here, but anywhere that says, I'm going for teaching, or I'm going for sports medicine, or I'm going for whatever. And then their first year in, they're like, yeah, I think I'm going to change to this.
Think about when you were 18.
Yeah.
How much of what you were doing then are you still doing now? How much of that are you still interested in? You know, it's kind of silly sending 18-year-olds to college when it's so expensive and going, okay, you're going to pick right now what you're doing, and that's what you're going to do. Like, thinking they're not going to go out in the world and have new experiences and want to do different things.
Yeah. I went to college. Let me rephrase. I went to college campuses.
I went to parties on campus.
See, my friends went to college, and I was just like, what's going on? Framby Fest. Yeah, let's go.
Why not?
Let's do it, you know? So we'd go down there for that, and Lane Street, my buddies lived on Lane, so there was big parties down there. Had another buddy of mine in Athens, Ohio, so we go to Athens for Halloween.
Yep.
Which, if you've ever been to Athens for Halloween, I'm telling you what, that's the place to be.
It's crazy.
Good things about college, the parties.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went to my fair share of parties, but
I'm sure
I was
you did.
also in the world of band nerd. So a lot of my time, at least the first couple of years, was spent practicing and doing all that before I figured out I wanted to change my major.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it was high school. Now, believe it or not, because I'm a guy and I'm still immature. My age is irrelevant. Okay, age is irrelevant to men. Okay, once we hit about 15, that's kind of a level off for us. Ceiling. For most of us. Yeah, I'm one of those. I was voted, because everyone's like, you're voted this for your class, and you get I don't know if you did that still.
Oh, yeah.
I was voted, me and this girl named Erin Schroll, great friend of mine, graduated together. We were voted class partiers. We were the class partiers. And I thought to myself, I was like, wow. And it's not like you try to do that. And I remember thinking, I'm like, what? That's kind of weird. Okay. Now, I had a lot of parties in high school.
Yeah.
Hence the, the name for that. But that's kind of where I thought, you know what? This is what I got to do. So my original goals coming out was, I'd been to haunted attractions, but I didn't think to myself, I'm going to run a haunted attraction one day. It just kind of evolved.
Yeah.
I was going to own a bar. That's what I wanted to do because I was a heavy drinker, which would go perfect, right? I just sit in the bar all day and get wasted.
Yeah.
But I like to party. I loved parties. I loved having parties. I loved going to parties. I love just hanging out. It doesn't have to be anything special. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what got me on the path. I ended up doing radio. Radio led to the movie thing, and that led to here, basically. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't do the college route. I kind of just went with the more, like you said, life experience way. You know what I mean?
And there's nothing wrong with either option. You got to know what's right for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think most of the folks who work here didn't go to college, or if they did, they didn't complete it. And that's perfectly fine.
Paul.
I was not calling out Paul, not in any way, shape, or form. But I was having a conversation with one of my tour guides. Yeah. We're going to have a position opening here soon, basically as my program assistant.
Yes.
And he looked at me and he said, do you need a degree? Because I only have an associate's. Like, I didn't go to college. And you could tell he was a little concerned about that. I'm like, it's okay, my man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.